Hello there, this is DBT and this Art of Runes. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 8, and today this is a multi-purpose video in which I'm gonna be touching on a bunch of little topics that I thought that it was important to bring up, but each one of them was not big enough for me to make a video on it, so here we go. The topics for today are going to be the pumpkins for multiplayer badges, which are back and you should make the most out of it while it's there, the current Carhunt, the car sales, the treasure rush, and if we have time, we might as well do some multiplayer races with my beautiful McLaren Senna GTR MP that you see on the screen right now. Before I jump into it, you know what to do. If you enjoy my content, please hit the like button on this video, because when you do that, YouTube is more likely to recommend this to more people, and in that way the channel can continue growing and I can continue making this content for you. So go ahead, do it for DBT, it helps me, and well, it's more content, so why not? But alright, so first things first. The Trick or Treat event. Now, this event has been going on already for about a week. When it originally came out, I made a whole video explaining the whole thing. I'll put the link in the top right about now. But the main thing is that you need to collect these pumpkins, which allow you to either buy these things for RNG rewards, or if you have enough pumpkins, buy some other rewards over here. Now, the thing about it is that you could buy a bunch of these pumpkins for multiplayer badges when the event came out. And that was a fantastic thing, because you could get a very rare car, the Porsche 911 GT3 Original Edition, and it was a great deal, fantastic. I said that it was amazing. But a few days later, technically 3 days later, the sale of the pumpkins for this currency disappeared, and we were all upset. I also made a video on it. I'll put the link in the top right if you want to watch that. And I was like, why did they remove it? I thought that was not a good move and whatever. The point is that by now, thanks to a post that they made on Discord, and obviously because now you've seen it as well, these things are back. You can buy them again for the multiplayer badges again. But first, let's see that announcement that they made. Because like I said, they posted this on Discord, but I know that not everybody uses Discord, so this might have gone under the radar for a lot of people. I wanted to bring this up in another video, but you know that I have been busy with the whole Halloween thing and whatnot, you know, specific videos for the gauntlet and whatnot. This information didn't fit, so unfortunately I wasn't able to let you know. But anyway, this is the post that they made on the official Discord. This is by Dan, the community manager, and it reads, I have noticed many questions regarding the MP badges, and I would like to clarify a few points. First of all, MP badges are limited. Jesus Christ. MP badges are a limited time offer available only during the weekend sale. Once the time runs out, they will be removed, which is why you may not see them anymore. However, since they are limited to the weekends, you can expect to find them again the following weekend, and there will be no adjustments to the offer. We also acknowledge that we have a visual bug with the timer, which is not functioning as intended. Therefore, it is not visible for this limited sale. We sincerely apologize for an inconvenience this may have caused, blah, blah, blah. So, basically what they're saying over here, and by the way, this is a great post explaining this. I love this level of clarity. Here, what they're saying is, all right, you did not see any more this sale because it's only for weekends. We kind of failed in letting you know that it was for the weekends, but it isn't just for weekends. So that's why midweek we didn't see it, and that's everybody was angry, me included, like, oh my god, why did they take it away? But now it's weekend again, and now we have this offer again, and that is fantastic. Now, this also makes me think that once we get back to Monday, this will disappear whether you bought them or not. So that's why I'm saying go for it. Buy them as soon as possible, make the most of it, because 900 of this thing, it's really, really useful. In fact, I'm gonna spend them, or rather spend my badges and buy them already, because I'm gonna take my own advice and get whatever I can get when I can get it. Now I have 3,000. I'm honestly not super interested on these rewards over here, so I might end up buying a master key for Class A, because there's a bunch of cars over here that I'm missing. Maybe, I don't know, I'll think about it. Remember that this thing will still update around Monday or Tuesday, something like that, so the rewards over here are gonna change as well. Obviously, because I already own the cars here, they show us master keys, but you kind of have seen already what they are, right? So whatever, just wanted to talk about this thing because I thought it was important to mention very, very clearly that this thing, it's temporary. It will go away again, so you should make the most of it while it's there. And once again, I'm really glad that Gameloft was clear and transparent about the situation and letting us know, hey, this is temporary, get it on the weekend, and it will come back on the weekend. But yeah, keep in mind that there's only one weekend left after the current one for this event. After that, the event will be over, and well, no more of this stuff. So I don't know, you may want to think how you want to spend your pumpkins. But all right, that is the first topic that I wanted to talk about. Now, the next topic that I wanted to talk about is, of course, the Carhunt. Now, let me say it. Okay, let me show you something. You can see that I own a lot of cars because I've been playing this for a long time. So yes, I have a lot. But very, very specifically, if we go to what is basically my favorite brand, you will see that I own all but one Lambo. Only one Lambo that I'm missing. Which one? Of course, the one of the Carhunt. And this is because, well, this was a treasure rush car, Class A treasure rush car. Honestly, I didn't feel like spending $150 in that thing, so I never wanted to do it. So even though it was important for me to always have my Lambo collection, I had to break the streak simply because I just wasn't willing to put that much money for something like this. However, right now it is a Carhunt, so it's cheaper to acquire than the 150. I mean, you just have to go premium if you want to get the car. As we have talked about before in these Carhunts, they have changed them in a way where in tier 12 you can now get the discount coupon, with which when you are upgrading the cars, the cost for fusion coins is halved. Now, this used to be in tier 25, it was impossible to acquire, so it was a bad deal. But now that it's in tier 12, which is very easy to acquire during the Carhunt, obviously once you have gone premium, this is a great thing because if you're kind of low in fusion coins, though I don't know how since there's so many fusion coins nowadays in the game, but hey, whatever. Yeah, this will allow you to upgrade it. So, should I get it? It's not even a question. Of course I'm gonna get it. The price is about $20. This is obviously showing in my local currency. But yeah, I gotta do it. And it's done! Oh my... Well, technically I don't own it yet because I haven't gotten to tier 1 just yet. But of course I can... Yeah, no, I don't care for that right now. It's not a problem because I have a lot of these things unclaimed, so might as well claim it. It's gonna put me in whatever tier, I don't know, I don't care. I just want to get to tier 1 because of course, what that's gonna do, once this thing finishes validating, there you go, it's... Oh, look at that, just with that I already got to tier 9. That means... Lamborghini STO, let's go, Baba! That's right, my Lamborghini collection is complete once again. Every single Lambo in the game, I own it! And well, now I have this beauty of a car. Now, I do have a bit of a complaint with this car. I have talked about it before. It is a beautiful car, but I dislike the fact that it doesn't have any color options. I mean, technically it does have an option, but it's a very boring one because you can have it with this fancy livery or you can have it all blacked out. How is this supposed to be inspiring or look cool? I don't like it. And it's sad because this car has so many cool colors IRL, so many combinations of colors. Absolutely beautiful, but hey, at least we have this and well, now I own it. Now obviously, because I just acquired it, I have it at stock. Should I make some MP2 videos on it? Let me know in the comments. However, to be fair, as you can see, I've been really busy in general with the content in the channel, so I haven't even been able to make the videos that I wanted on the Senna GTR with the MP tunes. So it's getting a little bit difficult for me to keep up doing the MP tunes, but I'll try. But do let me know in the comments if you would like to see some MP tunes. At the very least, I want to have it. I want to MP tune it to what is it, 1680, because that is the same bracket in which you will find the other car that looks very much like this one. Yes, this one. But DBT, you're showing me the same car. Okay, it's not the same car, but it looks very similar. Yeah, this is the actual race car, and the other one, the STO, is the road-going version of this race car. So that's why they look similar. But anyway, I would like to have the other one MP tuned so that I can take selfies with the two cars. Oh, that would be absolutely fantastic. But anyway, so yeah, now I own the STO, and man, finally. So like I mentioned, each one of these little topics were kind of small, so that's why I had to put them all in one video. I do want to make, of course, a video just dedicated to this car, but once again, there's a bunch of things to talk about, so let's continue talking about them. We have over here the Treasure Rush, which, by the way, by now it's almost ending. It's been going on for about a week. I don't know if I talked about it already or not specifically for this iteration, but this particular Treasure Rush has happened a bunch of times for the Bugatti 300 Plus. Really, really good car in Class S, crazy acceleration and whatnot, but whatever. You know how this works. Honestly, as you can see, I already won this Treasure Rush. I already, I mean, I'm kidding. I didn't win it. I already owned the car from some time ago. So for me, the reward is different. Instead of the car, it shows 20 direct upgrades. So yeah. But anyway, so I don't think I need to go very deep into it. You know that if you want to guarantee getting this car, you need to buy the dices for about $150. Remember earlier when I was talking about the STO and how I didn't want to spend $150? This is why, because I don't like spending $150 anymore in this type of events. So there is that. Now, the other topic I wanted to touch on is the sale, because finally the sale is something that is relevant to me. Why? because of the Ferrari F60. No, I'm kidding. I don't care about this car. Maybe I should buy it anyway, just because I don't own it, and, well, might as well increase it. I know there's another car on sale. Well, there's two more on sale. One that I want to talk about, and the other one, I don't remember what it is. But the one I care about is... Oh, my God! What's the deal with the Koenigsegg Regera? Oh, boy. Let me gather myself, because this is a bit of a story. So what happened with this car is that a long time ago, and for a very long time, when I started playing this game, this car of the rank of 1862, which is, you know, the highest rank in the game other than the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute at 64. This is, in theory, one of the, wow, super stronger cars in the game, right? Whether or not it's all that good or not, I don't know. The point is that this car had been available since the time that I started playing this game, had been available for about 4 million, not exactly for 4 million Fusion coins at the time, which was the price for the Class S cars. And I always thought, hey, I should buy it. I have the currency, I should buy it at that point. I don't know, I definitely had the currency to do it. But I always put it off, you know, like, oh, I'll do it later. Oh, I want to buy this other car, I'll buy that other car. Oh, I want to upgrade the car, I'll upgrade that other car. So I kept on pushing this away to be like, yeah, someday, but... I'm not exactly in a rush to buy it. And then what happened? It was removed. You could no longer acquire this car in any way. And then what happened? It became a treasure rush. And you remember that I just talked about $150? I wasn't going to pay $150 for this car. No way. Absolutely no way. But ever since, I regretted not having taken the opportunity of buying it with the currency that I had for free. And instead being like, oh man, I was so... What is the word for that? I don't know. Just being like, yeah, I'll do it later, never did it. So I missed out on the opportunity. So once again, it came back on Treasure Rush, didn't want to do it. I think it also came back for purchase with money directly at some point, didn't want to do it. And now finally to these sales, I can get it for tokens. Now it's a lot of tokens. That's 10,000 tokens. Well, 9,999. 10,000, but I'm going to do it. I'm not going to miss out on this again. I finally have an opportunity to get it for free, sort of. And, well, here we go. Finally, I have the Koenigsegg Regera. And this is kind of annoying because I would love to have used this car. You know that recently I made a video on the spooky... You know, I've been doing the spooky gauntlet teams. And I did the Ghost Squad, which was specifically Koenigsegg cars. And some of those Koenigsegg cars do not have the ghost icon. This one does. You can see it over here. So this would have been a fantastic car for that collection. But oh well, here we are. And finally, I own the Koenigsegg Regera, which, you know, I have it stock. Should I MP tune it? I'm kidding. I'll just pro this car eventually. I don't, you know, I have enough cars to MP tune to even put more on the back burner. So here we go. Koenigsegg Regera is mine. I will eventually pro it and call it a day and bring it to multiplayer a little bit and whatnot. Though, I honestly would be curious if maybe, you know what, maybe I will try to at least take it to 1770 and see if it works in that MP tune. But yeah, at long last, I have the Koenigsegg Regera, so that puts my car count at 345. So I'm still missing like, what, another 40 cars or so in the game that I cannot acquire at the moment and whatnot. There's some that I could purchase, like for example, the Ferrari that we're just talking about. But hey, I don't know. I don't want to spend the tokens right now. I don't care too much about it. While I am a little bit of a collectionist and trying to get all the cars that I can, you know, I'm not super hyped about just spending my tokens dumbly, and that's why I save a bunch and use them sparingly when I see a really good thing to go for. All right, we have a little bit of time left. We might as well drop a car, right? Now, I already made the first video with the MP tune, the first MP tune for this car for the rank of, what was it, 1411, I believe. Now the car, I have an MP tune for the rank of 1502. So that is the top of Class C. How is it going to perform over here? I don't know. And you might be wondering, hey, DBT, but I didn't see the tune. Don't worry, I'll show it to you later. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's a very real chance that I'm gonna win this race, and that's not because, oh my god, the tune of this car, honestly, I haven't even tested it. But I got 3 opponents, all of them under ranked, because to be fair, I'm playing extremely late in the season. The season is about to end in a couple of days, so there's not a lot of people that are going to be playing in these ranks anymore. Most of them are already in higher ranks, so the people that are still playing over here is either out of fun, like myself, or people who are stuck unable to rank up. So that is a bit unfortunate, and obviously that means that they're driving, generally that means that they're driving bad cars, or on the rank, maybe even unboosted, so who knows. So yeah, this is not gonna be a very realistic test of this car with the MP tune and whatnot. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Like I was saying earlier, oh god. Well, you know what? This might make it a little bit more fair. How did I fail that jump though? Well, okay, whatever. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, it's been a little bit difficult for me to post as much content as I would like, because obviously I post a lot of battle content on this game already, and still there's, oh, I need to report on this, oh, this just happened, oh, I need to make a video on that topic, oh, this is more important than to make a video on the MP2, you know, things like that. So it is a little bit difficult for me to post, you know, all that I would love to post. Simply there's not enough days in the week, and yeah, that's why I'm super late in making this MP tune video. So I don't know, maybe I should just skip a couple of tunes and go to the more interesting ones, which I think is going to be the 1680. Well, then I guess I would just be skipping one tune, right? Because there's only 1590. Then after that would be 1680. 1770 should be fun as well. And eventually, like I mentioned way earlier, I'm gonna pro the car, because that is the final objective. I don't want to have this thing MP tune. I want to have it in Class S, because I might put it on a gauntlet team or something, you know. Look at that beautiful racing thing. So yes, like I was saying, oh, you know what, oh, well, they're still gaining some points. All right, let me do another race, see who do I get, and maybe I was thinking about donating some points, but I completely forgot because I was talking about whatever. Oh, nice, there's actually a car over here. That's the EQU's base or bass. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. So that should be proud out. So hey, at least that's on the, if it's triple boosted, that should be in theory a matchup, a good matchup, but I don't know. All right, so yeah, let's see what we can do over here. All right, I out-accelerated everybody, but again, a bunch of these players were actually also driving under-ranked cars, so once again, not a big surprise. The main competition is gonna be that EQU's bus or whatever, but actually everybody fell super far behind, so oof. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna donate some points, because again, I'm in position, I think I was in position 5 in the leaderboard as I'm recording this video. At some point I was in position 1, but honestly I don't care even a fraction of a little bit in which position I am. The rewards are terrible anyway for the positions finishing in certain position in multiplayer, so I don't care about that. And hey, once again, if I can help anybody giving them some points, why not? So by the way, if you guys are a little bit like me, where you're like, oh man, I just don't care for the final position that I end up, towards the end of the season, especially in the last day, why don't you play some multiplayer in lower leagues, especially in the 1770 bracket? And if you see people that are still not able to rank up, why don't you give them some points? I mean, I'm not saying that you should or that you, oh god, I forgot, I was supposed to stop. Stop. No! I was trying to stop. Oh man, I did it again. Jesus, so much for, oh, let's donate some points. Oh man. But at least they should not be losing a lot of points. Oh, come on. Yeah, no, everybody's unboosted. You know what? Let's do one more. Just one. Come on. Well, I found someone who has done 6 races. Never mind, he just quit. Or is it this one? Oh yeah, 6 races in the season. Okay. So yeah, under-ranked cars. Well, this one is at proper rank, but we'll see. All right, this is a 7-player race, but once again, I think I only see one car that was at the appropriate rank. So yeah, I think it's a lot of people who haven't ranked up. I mean, me gifting some points, if I don't forget, like I just did in the last 2 races, it's not gonna help them a ton, but hey, whatever. And like I was saying, if you don't care, then do it. But if you do care about your position in the leaderboard simply for bragging rights, that's fair enough as well. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, you shouldn't care about it, and say, nah, it's fine. If you want to finish in position 1 and fight real hard to stay, oh, that's great. That's another thing where you can have fun in the game in your own way. So that's fine. I'm just saying that if you just happen to not care, then why not? But yeah, look at that. I just have so much distance between my enemies and myself. So, well, I say my enemies, the other racers. So yeah, let's just fast forward this a little bit. Oh, and I thought of also telling you that this is another reason why this can become a little bit slower for me to make these videos, since this multiplayer series is about to end in, like I mentioned, in a couple of days. Once the series or season ends, I'm gonna go back to unranked, so I'm gonna have to rank all the way back to elite to be able to use the car MP tuned. So that's still gonna take me several days, so that's another delay of me making this type of... You see why I say that this can get a little bit difficult sometimes to record, and you know, if I pre-recorded everything with many days of anticipation and whatnot, I could indeed have done a bunch of videos, but then I would not cover the news, like all that I talked about earlier on in this video. So that's why it gets a little bit complicated for me to make videos that are topical, that it's something that is happening at the moment in the game, but at the same time doing something that kind of follows the plan of what I wanted to do with my cars and the tunes and whatever type of a schedule that I work on. Oh my god, I forgot again! Ah, for sakes, man. All right, you know what? It's fine. You know what? At least, once again, because I'm in a high league, they're not going to be losing points because they're losing to me, because the game considered it such a lopsided race, like, oh, it's an elite player versus a bunch of silver and gold players. Nah. So look at that. They still gain a bunch of points, so that's kind of neat. But DBT is terrible because he gets distracted by his own thoughts and or rather doesn't remember to do what he says that he's gonna do. Well done, DBT. As I was moving through the menus to get to the next part of the video, I saw that there was the button to get fusion coins for ads. I'm playing the Windows version, that's not normal, but it disappeared, so I don't know. It might have been a mirage. Now, I did promise that I was gonna show you the tune, so here it is. For the 1502, you need to have the car at 0, 2, 5, 10, and that is exactly the rank of 1502, which is the highest ranked allowed in the bracket. So there you go. And of course, as part of this tests of a car, I tend to do a spiral drive test. So yeah, well, this is not a very unformed test. I still wanted to do this because, like I said, this might just work for my test of this tune, and I'll move on to the next one in another video. I don't know. But yeah, as expected, pretty good drift. And here we go for attempt number 2, just to make sure. But even from the previous tune, this thing already felt pretty good, so... yeah, it's nothing is straight up broken. It's not the sharpest drift out there, but it's absolutely pretty good, so there's that. And of course, we also tested it in the opposite direction, just for the sake of completion over here. I always say it, it feels assisted on this direction, so I would imagine it's gonna feel better. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so... it works. It's good. And of course, we also do a time to wall test. And I'm gonna say that with these MP tuned cars, it's really easy to out-accelerate my opponents. So that's fantastic, because this allows us for an insanely clean time to wall. And of course, I'm gonna do a second one just for good measure, just in case there's any type of difference. I'm spamming the buttons as quick as I can to get to triple tap ASAP. And we got our time to wall. All right, perfect. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this quote-unquote test of this MP tune. I don't know if I'm gonna do a 1590 because that bracket is always empty. I'll look into it. I don't know, haven't decided just yet. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Once again, if you enjoyed this content, please hit the like button, all of that's good stuff. I know that I asked you to do that in every single video, but it is important because it does help the channel. Can I do this? Someone told me that I should do or try to do this flat spins out of the rug. You know how there's a red rug in the middle? Like, don't do it on the rug, do it on the right side. And it seems to work. Sometimes it still fails, but hey, whatever. If you want to get a hard in a pin, let me know, or rather, write in the comments the key phrase, which for today is going to be one of two. Yes, DBT, I want to see more MP tune videos, even if they take a long time. Or the other one could be, no, DBT, just do the most fun MP tunes and pro the cars. I want to see which one you prefer, because like I said, I want to continue MP tuning this thing. I want to MP tune the STO, but you see that this is taking forever for me to be able to make these videos. I know that you guys also want me to make a protest of this car, make a protest of that other car and whatnot, but like I said, it's difficult. There's so many things to talk about in the game, so many updates, and this is what happened, so blah 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 blah, especially around holidays like it was on the on Halloween. Hopefully we're gonna have a little bit of a chiller situation, but honestly, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Once again, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.